Your dog suddenly freezes. Ears up, eyes locked on the wall. You look. There's nothing there. But to your dog, there is. Your dog isn't imagining things. It's picking up details you'll never notice. They see flashes in the dark. They hear frequencies slicing through the air that your brain can't even register. Every second, they're tuned into a hidden layer of reality, one that exists right beside ours. So today, we're breaking down 11 strange things that actually exist in your dog's world but stay completely invisible to ours. And by the time we get to the last one, you'll see your dog's weird behavior in a totally different way. Number 1. Ultrasonic sounds. Most people think dogs just hear louder than we do, but it's not about volume, it's about range. Your hearing shuts off around 20,000 hertz, but a dog's ears keep climbing to nearly 60,000 hertz. That means, while you hear silence, your dog is catching entire conversations of sound you never knew existed. They can hear the faint squeal of a light bulb, the high-frequency whine from your laptop, even the ultrasonic chirps of a mouse behind the wall. Imagine living in a world where the air itself buzzes with information. Tiny noises from chargers, insects, and electronics all mixed together. That's the soundtrack your dog hears every day. So when you see those sudden head tilts or their ears twitch out of nowhere, they're not confused. They're tuned into a layer of sound completely outside your world. For them, silence doesn't exist. It's just a pause before the next invisible frequency hits. Number 2. Faint sounds. You miss. Dogs don't just hear higher frequencies. They also hear softer ones. Their ears can pick up sounds up to 4 times quieter than what we can detect. A refrigerator clicking on, the flutter of a moth's wings, or a key turning 3 rooms away. It's all loud enough for them to notice. That's why your dog reacts before you even realize someone's at the door. They catch the tiniest vibrations in the air and instantly translate them into awareness. To us, it's silent. To them, it's information. Their world is full of small details that never reach us. The soft steps of a cat outside, the rustle of leaves blocks away, or the jingle of another dog's collar far down the street. When you think your house is peaceful, your dog is already busy listening to the stories hidden in the quiet. Number 3. Dog whistle frequencies. You've probably seen a dog whistle before, a tiny metal tube that makes no sound at all, at least not to you. But to your dog, that silent whistle is as clear as your voice. Most dog whistles work between 23,000 and 54,000 hertz, sitting far above what human ears can detect. When you blow it, your dog hears a sharp, focused tone that cuts straight through all the background noise. Trainers use that sound because it's unique. Nothing else in daily life sounds quite like it. It grabs a dog's attention instantly, no shouting needed. So next time you see a dog snap to attention while the air seems completely quiet, remember, it's not a trick. It's a secret channel of sound that only they can tune into, like their own private frequency line to you. Number 4. Wildlife ultrasounds. Sometimes your dog seems to bark at nothing outside, staring into the dark like it's chasing ghosts. But most of the time, it's not ghosts. It's wildlife. Many small animals, like bats and rodents, communicate using ultrasonic sounds that reach up to 100,000 hertz. Those chirps, squeaks, and clicks are completely silent to us but loud and clear to your dog. So when your dog suddenly perks up at night or growls toward a corner of the yard, it might be hearing a bat fluttering overhead or a mouse running behind the fence. Their hearing turns the nighttime into a live concert of tiny movements and signals. You may hear nothing but quiet, yet your dog is surrounded by sound. Every rustle, every squeak, every echo bouncing off the dark. Number 5. Blue-yellow vision. You see a bright, colorful world. Reds, greens, and purples everywhere. Your dog doesn't. Their eyes are built differently. Humans have 3 color receptors, but dogs only have 2, meaning they see mostly blues and yellows. Anything red or green just fades into shades of gray or brown. That's why your dog might walk right past a red toy in the grass. To them, it almost blends in. But here's the cool part. What they lose in color, they make up for in clarity of motion. Their eyes are designed to pick up quick movements, even from far away. So while we're busy admiring the color of a flower, your dog's already spotted the butterfly that just took off behind it. Their world isn't dull. It's just tuned differently, built for action, not aesthetics. Number 6. Ultraviolet cues. Dogs might see more than just blue and yellow. They might even catch glimpses of ultraviolet light, the kind that's completely invisible to humans. Scientists discovered that a dog's eyes allow UVA wavelengths, between 315 and 400 nanometers, to pass through, something our eyes completely block. That means they could see things like patterns on flowers, traces of urine left by other animals, or even light reflections on surfaces that look plain to us. So when your dog sniffs a patch of grass or stares at something that seems empty, it might actually be reacting to colors or markings you'll never see. Their eyes are like built-in blacklight detectors, finding clues in every walk, every object, every surface. For them, the world is filled with glowing signals, while for us, it's just ordinary daylight. Number 7. Flicker perception. To you, the light in your room looks steady. But to your dog, it might be flickering like a strobe. Dogs process visual information faster than we do. Their eyes can detect changes in light up to around 70 or even 80 times per second, while most humans tap out near 50 to 60. That means LED bulbs, old TVs, or phone screens that look perfectly smooth to us might actually flash and flicker non-stop in their vision. So if your dog avoids certain lights or seems uneasy near a screen, it's not random behavior. It's because what feels calm and cozy to you might look like chaos to them. Their eyes refresh the world in high-speed mode, sharper in motion, but sometimes overwhelming when the world starts to blink. Number 8. Peripheral vision. Ever notice how your dog spots things long before you do? That's because their field of view is way wider than ours. Humans see about 180 degrees, but most dogs can reach around 250 to even 270 degrees depending on their head shape and eye placement. That means they can catch movement far off to the sides. Things you'd never notice unless you turned your head. It's part of what makes them such good guards and hunters. A small flicker at the edge of the yard, a bird taking off, or someone approaching from behind, your dog sees it all without moving an inch. Their eyes are built for awareness, not tunnel vision. While you focus straight ahead, your dog's constantly scanning the edges, tuned into motion and change. To them, the world doesn't just happen in front, it happens all around. Number 9. Night vision. When the lights go out, your world fades to black. But for your dog, the night is still alive. Their eyes are packed with rod cells, the ones that detect movement and light in dark conditions, far more than humans have. And behind the retina sits a shiny layer called the tapetum lucidum. It works like a built-in mirror, reflecting light back through the eye to give them a second chance to see what we miss. That's why your dog's eyes sometimes glow in the dark or in a camera flash. It's not creepy. It's their night vision system kicking in. They can spot motion in dim light, follow shapes across a moonlit yard, and move confidently when you'd need a flashlight. For them, dusk isn't the end of the day. It's just when the world starts to shimmer. Number 10. Rapid motion. Detection. Dogs see the world in motion far better than we do. Their eyes are wired to track quick movements, a reflex born from their hunting instincts. They can detect even the smallest flick of a tail or the twitch of an insect's wing long before you notice it. While humans process moving images at around 50 frames per second, dogs can see up to 70 or more, which means everything they watch feels slightly faster and sharper. That's why a dog can chase a thrown ball with such perfect timing, or notice another animal running in the distance before you even spot it. Their brains are built to lock onto movement, not fine details. So when your dog's attention suddenly snaps to something invisible, chances are it saw motion so small or so fast that your eyes couldn't even register it. Number 11. Ultra-high frequencies in nature. When your dog suddenly barks at the night air or tilts its head toward an empty room, it might be reacting to sounds that live far beyond your hearing. Many animals, like bats, rats, and even insects, communicate through ultra-high frequency signals reaching up to 100,000 hertz. To us, that's complete silence. To your dog, it's a busy conversation happening all around. They can hear the ultrasonic chirp of a bat in the sky, the squeal of a mouse in the walls, or the subtle vibrations of tiny creatures underground. It's a soundscape that never stops, full of messages, warnings, and motion. So when your dog's ears perk up in what feels like pure quiet, it's not confusion or paranoia, it's awareness. They're tuned into the living soundtrack of the world, one that plays just beyond the reach of human ears. Dogs don't live in a different world. They just experience ours in ways we'll never fully understand. Every sound, every flicker, every tiny movement tells them a story we can't hear. If you love seeing the world through your dog's eyes, make sure to subscribe. There's so much more their senses can teach us.